place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go.
15,900원보다 싼 거. 담할거 이런 것도 있네. 호떡이는
Said that you've been hurt one too many times before. Ended up staring in the bathroom mirror, crying on your bedroom floor. Baby, you can take my word, you haven't heard no more. Things about to get much better. I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever. Said that you felt lost 100 times before. Going in circles on a one-way street, round until your feet get sore. But I guess you haven't heard, even yet around no more. Things about to get much better, so I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever. Make this forever.
공유기 전원 안 뽑아도 되죠, 그거는. 여기서 와이파이 쓰는 거.
It's been a long time, but I remember it well. Just like the photo we keep on the shelf. Oh, we were young, oh, we were young. Now 10 years have passed and we're still locked in time. I don't take for granted the years that go by. Started with a gaze, here we remain. All of the moments collected in time, perfectly bound like your hand, fists in mine. Lucky to find what we're both